Welcome to Volume 49 of Nintendo Switch games that I definitely believe you should buy before they become rare and expensive. There's one game that recently released, which I'm incredibly stoked to talk about, and when we get there, you'll know. And by the way, if you're new to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button. I post new videos like this every single week. With that being said, feel free to sit back, relax, and let's dive into it. The first game on today's list is going to be the Mortuary Assistant. So a big shout out to a woman that's very special to my life. She actually reminded me that this game was available on the Switch. And right then and there, I bought a copy on eBay. For a pretty good price too. And here we are, today. So in this game, you play as a woman named Rebecca, a new mortuary assistant working the night shift. Your job is to embalm dead bodies, but creepy supernatural events start happening. You realize there's a demonic presence, and you must figure out which corpse is possessed, and perform an exorcism before the demon takes over your soul. The game mixes realistic mortuary tasks with intense scares and multiple endings, depending on your choices. So yeah, in my opinion, this game is great. I actually played it a few years ago on the PC, and now playing it on the Switch is really cool. Now I will say, this game definitely took a hit in the graphics and frame rates, but it's still very enjoyable. Which I kinda like it though, because it kinda reminds me of an old school PS2 game. This game isn't that long either, it's about 2-3 hours depending on your playstyle, and because there's multiple endings, it definitely increases the replay value. And man, let me tell you, this game is pretty creepy. The dread in this game is real. It's a great time. If you're into fun horror games that keep you on edge, I highly recommend checking this one out. Game number 2 is a game that's on my wish list, and that game is Vambrace: Cold Soul. So this game is a challenging roguelike RPG set in a frozen cursed city. You play as a woman named Avelia, a young woman who inherits a magical Vambrace from her late father. This artifact allows her to enter the sealed city of Eisner, now overrun by undead and ruled by the sinister Shade King. Inside the city, she teams up with the mercenaries from various races and classes to explore dangerous dungeons. The game features turn-based combat, permadeath for companions, and a strong emphasis on strategy and resource management. Between expeditions, you can rest, craft gear, and interact with factions in the underground safe zone of Dalark. The game combines elements of dungeon crawling, visual novels, and tactical RPGs, all presented in a hand-drawn gothic art style. It's known though for its steep difficulty and minimal guidance, making it best suited for players who enjoy tough, strategic gameplay. So I myself love a good challenge, and this game looks awesome. The art style looks beautiful, and I like how it switches from the top-down pixelated to animated 2D side-scrolling. To be honest, it kinda reminds me of Unicorn Overlord as well as Fallen Legion, for its 2D aesthetics. If anyone's played this game before, please let me know how it is in the comments below. Game number 3 is going to be Hookah Haze, which I have the special edition for as well. Let me grab that 1 second. Boom! There's the special edition for Hookah Haze, which I got from playasia.com. So this game is an interactive visual novel as well as a management sim. You play as a guy named Toru, a terminally ill young man whose final wish is to run a hookah lounge in Akihabara. Over 2 weeks, you manage the lounge by choosing daily hookah flavors, which attract different patrons. Through these interactions, you build relationships with the 3 main heroines, each with their own stories and struggles. The gameplay is focused on reading dialogue and making choices that influence the story's outcome. Over the 2-week period, Toru faces a critical decision: undergo a risky operation or pass away peacefully. Overall, this game offers a heartfelt narrative experience for fans of story-driven games. So yeah, I've actually had my eye on this game for a while now, ever since it was first announced, and it's great. So the past year or so, I've actually gotten pretty into management sims. In my opinion, they're pretty fun. You kinda gotta be in the mood though. It's more of a chill and relaxing game that really focuses on the characters as well as the overall story. This is the perfect end of the day type game to help you unwind. I absolutely love the aesthetics and the art style in this game. The characters are great, and the conversations really keep you hooked. The music is pretty chill too, if you're into Japan culture, as well as management sims. With a retro yet futuristic twist, I highly recommend adding this one to your list. Game number 4 is another game that's on my wish list, and that game is Cloudpunk. So this is a story-driven adventure game, set in a neon-lit, futuristic city. You play as Rainia, a new delivery driver for the semi-legal company Cloudpunk. Piloting your flying car, called Hova, you navigate through towering skyscrapers and diverse districts, delivering packages and passengers during your first night on the job. As Reina, You encounter many characters, from AI entities to androids and humans, each with their own stories. Along the way, you're faced with moral choices that can influence the narrative. The game emphasizes exploration and storytelling, allowing you to park your Hova and explore parts of the city on foot, exploring hidden stories and side quests. Overall, this game offers a unique journey through a richly detailed world. So with this game, I've actually had my eye on this one as well for quite a while now. It looks really unique. I'm a huge fan of anything cyberpunk and sci-fi, and this one's definitely for me. I really like the graphics as well. If anyone's played this game before, please let me know how it is in the comments below. Game number 5 is going to be Kingdom Come Deliverance. This game is truly amazing and a true hidden gem in my opinion. So this game is a single-player action RPG set in the 15th century Bohemia, part of the Holy Roman Empire. You play as Henry, the son of a blacksmith, whose peaceful life is shattered when his village is attacked by mercenaries. Seeking justice and purpose, Henry joins a resistance movement to restore the rightful king to the throne. The game is known for its realistic approach. There's no magic or fantasy. Instead, it focuses on historical accuracy, featuring authentic clothing, weapons, and architecture. The combat is skill-based and challenging, requiring timing and strategy, and your decisions will impact the story, with multiple quest paths and outcomes. So like I was saying, this game is truly amazing, and it runs so good on the Switch. There's also been a lot of updates for this game as well, ever since it was first released. And for how much is going on in this game, the Switch handles it very well. If you're looking for your next first-person action RPG, this is it. It's super addictive, the main story is great, and the quests are very fun. Although I will say, some of the mechanics you might have to get used to a little bit, but once you get it down, it's a blast. If you're into games like Oblivion and Skyrim, you need to play this game. You're gonna love it, I promise you. And last but not least is the game that just released recently, and that game is Poppy Playtime Triple Pack. I had so much fun playing these games on PC, and now that it's on Switch, it's pretty crazy. So this triple pack is a collection of the first 3 games. You play as a former employee, returning to the abandoned Playtime Co. toy factory, where you uncover dark secrets and encounter terrifying living toys. In the first game, you explore a deserted factory using a special tool called the Grab Pack, which lets you interact with objects and solve puzzles. As you delve deeper, you discover the factory's mascot has come to life and is now a menacing presence. Overall, this triple pack offers an immersive horror experience filled with suspense, challenging puzzles, and a gripping storyline that unfolds across the 3 chapters. So yeah, honestly, I had no idea how this game was going to run on the Switch, but you know what? It passed, and it's great. I'm actually very impressed. Although I will say, the one thing that kind of sucks is the lighting. It's pretty dark, so on your Switch you're going to want to turn up the brightness to full, as well as in the settings of the game itself. Other than that though, this is Poppy Playtime on handheld. It's terrifying, and it's fun. If you've never played these games before, you're really missing out. And one of the best things about this game as well is that all 3 games are on one cartridge. There's no downloading required. If you're into fun puzzle-based horror games, this is another one that I definitely recommend checking out. Alright, well there you have it. There's some more games that I definitely recommend checking out before they become rare and expensive. If there's games you guys recommend check out as well, please let me know in the comments below. I'm into anything and everything the Nintendo Switch has to offer. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did, please subscribe. With that being said, hope you guys have an amazing day, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Happy gaming, and God bless. Peace.